Technology has arrived. Digital video has arrived. For the first time, a film shot in real time. It's time to move forward.
Timecode is an American experimental film that was released in 2000, directed by Mike Figgis. The movie is unique in the sense that the entire movie was shot with 4 cameras, and each camera was shot for a continuous 90 minutes without any edits. Each camera represented a different perspective of this real-life drama in Los Angeles, California, surrounding different people involved in a movie production studio. The movie was shot 15 different times over a period of 2 weeks. The director, Mike Figgis, selected which take he thought would be best for the production. And each time they took a different shot. The actors were instructed to never wear the same clothing. And this was to help keep up the authenticity of the entire project, to keep it looking real, to keep it looking like it is in real time, Timecode.
So why shoot Timecode in this way? Why have it done in 4 different frames with 4 different perspectives? I think the answer to that question is that the audience likes to see different perspectives on screen. We like to see different points of view and how they play out and how they relate to one another. What Timecode does, it takes all those points of view and it puts them in one frame. So the audience can see one objective point of view. And there's no ambiguity involved because we see what is happening. The characters themselves might be a little bit confused or they may not know what's happening, but we know what's happening. And there's a certain power in that, in being able to see what is actually playing out and what motives have formed because of what happened. When the character of Lauren Hathaway leaves her limousine, goes outside around the building, and then finally enters the building, there's this anticipation that builds up because we know her character is angry and has a motive, and we see that this is a great time for her to come in and seek her revenge. And as she gets closer, we can see her pass the different frames, and it gets exciting. And then finally, when she enters the boardroom, it's come to a climax. And we've seen it all play out in real time. And a lot of films just can't do that because you only have one perspective, one camera that shows one thing. And that's the power of Timecode, is that you have these different perspectives and it's all at once in the same frame.
My group and I feel that the movie Timecode was very, very distracting. You could hear one frame very well, but then in all the other 3 frames, you could barely hear them, but you can also still see the action that was taking place. As Professor Morrow said, it's almost like Mike Figgis wanted the viewers to edit the movie themselves. It seems like he also wanted us to edit it through sound.
Okay, back to me.
During the movie, there are 4 different earthquake sequences that occur through various parts of the film. And this was achieved by the cameras all shaking at the same exact time and the actors reacting to the earthquake. And because there are no edits in the film Timecode, these earthquakes had to be planned down to the very second. So at the very second, so all 4 quadrants would have the earthquakes occurring at the exact same time. Along with the camera crew having to be aware of what time these earthquakes would occur, the actors also had to be aware, so their reactions to the earthquakes appeared authentic and real. And these earthquakes also served as markers throughout the film, during which points would have an important narrative development going on in whatever quadrant. So they worked in that way. And along with having no edits in this film, the earthquakes was a big feat for the director, and it was pulled off successfully.